Mike graciously, they're pointing at each other, trying to decide who's good. I'm going to start with Mike. That's the tradition. First of all, Mike, who do you have here for your interview?
I brought my PR crew and my lawyer here, Maier here, so I just want to make sure everything's clean here, right?
Excellent, excellent. Speaking of clean, your hands are not. This was a classic CP Nationals. Wrenches spinning, parts flying. What happened on your Frank's second run with the car?
Frank's second run, he stopped, second run, we made some adjustments to it pretty quick. He dropped some time, and that's about it. And what was that? The second run was my second run. Yeah, so came along and cruising around, and next thing I step on the brakes, and all of a sudden, clang, clang, clang. I'm like, oh man, okay, we got a spare drive shaft, we don't have a spare training. Frank's been wanting a spare training, and I said, oh God, I hope it's not a training. And I crawl under there, I'm like, oh, it's a drive shaft. We got one of those.
When I got to the grid spot, and this is about 2 minutes after the car got there, not only is the car up in the air, not only are the parts underneath it, you guys have got the tire blankets on the car, people are scrubbing the tires off. There was no doubt in anyone's mind that car was going back out.
No, we knew we had the parts. Frank has been adamant since day one, gotta have a spare training, gotta have a spare this, gotta have a spare that. If you don't, then you get caught with the pants on you, just like that.
I would love to transition to Robert on that line, but I got one more question for you before we do that. Let's talk a little bit about this car that finished second place in the drivers here. This, a lot of times you've done several championships in a row in the class. A lot of times people just assume we're going to come to nationals, Mikey's going to win. That's how CP is. Not the case this year. They led on first day. You had to come from behind. Talk about the pressure you felt being pushed by the guys from Georgia and Florida.
Well, I mean, that's the way it was last year. We didn't win a single day. And this year, Robert came in, and Robert's been posting pictures of all his spinning all year. So, it's like a rolling thunder. It's coming. And if you hang out and just kind of think that you're all that, then boy, you're going to get rolled over. And Robert and his crew, that's what they're about. They're about making it happen. And you're not going to hang out and wait for them. So you got to keep digging.
Well, huge congratulations to you. I'm going to move over to...
Can I ask a question real quick?
No, one question.
I want you to put the microphone in Mick's face. Ask Mick what class he's going to drive when he turns 16.
CP.
Okay. I was I knew it started with a C. I just wasn't sure which one.
What other letter could follow the CP, Charlie?
It could have been a C mod car.
A C mod car.
Yeah.
Have you thought about that? You
ever sat in one? Ever sat in a C mod car?
Yeah.
Say, thanks, Uncle Charlie, but I think I'm good.
Thanks, Uncle Charlie, but I think I'm good.
Okay.
All right, we also have Robert Lewis here. Robert, you told me after your first run today that you felt like that locked you into a podium and that whatever happened after that, you were going to be okay with. You've never been on the podium. Your car is now on it twice. How satisfied are you?
Very satisfied. It's been a fun year. Done few changes to the car, and it's really came along. Last year we were the first 2 or 3 months before nationals. We had the whole back half of it cut out, so we showed up here with one test session, and was a struggle. So this year has been a lot more fun.
The last run had what we call a nervous moment. Talk a little bit about what happened.
It was more than nervous. It had the seat.
Was it a code brown?
The code was, it was close. It was the code yellow anyway. I think a couple beat drips came out.
But let's go back to yesterday's quote. Were those drips excellence?
Absolutely. I went to the final corner and I tried to go out a little wide backside and I got the trash out there. I pushed the cushion, as Mike said, and it got in the cushion and it got probably a good 45 degrees. And I was like, it's gone. And somehow I managed to save it, get to the finish. So good job, Mike.
Well, a big congratulations to both of you. One of the CP is never dull to watch. That was one of the most exciting CP nationals I've ever experienced. So congratulations to both of you. Thank you for a great show. A handshake between first and second, and I'm looking forward to seeing this East Coast, West Coast battle go on a long time here in C Prepared.